In 2022, Messi completed football. He won the one thing that had always escaped him, the trophy that defines careers, the thing that settles arguments. He cried. The whole world cried with him. Even people who don't watch football cried and had to Google why. 4 years later, he walked off the same stage without another one. 8 goals, 4 assists, a record-breaking tournament, and still no trophy. Here's the part nobody is explaining today. It wasn't a failure. It was something more interesting than that. Here is exactly what happened. Argentina came into 2026 as the most decorated active national team on earth. Not an opinion, a fact. Copa America 2021, World Cup 2022, Copa America 2024. 3 major trophies in 4 years. No team on the planet had done that in the modern era. They entered ranked number 1 in the world. Messi was 38 going on 39, but he had already been named the tournament favorite for the Golden Boot before a single ball had been kicked. The expectation wasn't just, can Argentina do well? It was, can they become the first team since Brazil in 1958 and 1962 to win back-to-back World Cups? That is what was on the table. Not survival, history. Group stage, flawless. Argentina beat Algeria 3-0. Beat Austria 2-0, with Messi breaking the all-time World Cup scoring record along the way. Beat Jordan to top the group with a perfect 9 points. Round of 32, not flawless. Cape Verde, a tiny island nation making their World Cup debut, pushed Argentina to the limit before going out. Round of 16, Argentina trailed Egypt, came back 3-2, one of the most dramatic matches of the entire tournament. Quarter-final, Switzerland pushed them again. Switzerland went down to 10 men in the 72nd minute from a red card. Still took extra time and goals from Alvarez and Lautaro Martinez to seal it. Semi-final, England. Argentina trailed again. Messi created both comeback goals. Argentina won 2-1. Another comeback, another escape. You are already noticing the pattern. Defending champions, number 1 ranked team, and yet Argentina spent most of this tournament in the fighting position, not the comfortable one. Then came the final. Spain versus Argentina. MetLife Stadium, New Jersey, July 19. Spain dominated from the first whistle. 60% possession, 20 shots on goal. Argentina had 2 shots in the entire match and did not register their first attempt until the 117th minute of a 120-minute game. Read that again. Minute 117, out of 120. The only reason Argentina was still in it at all was their goalkeeper, Emiliano Martinez. Save after save. One of the great individual goalkeeping performances in final history. He held the door closed for 105 minutes against a team that had no business being kept out that long. Then the door broke. In the 3rd minute of stoppage time, Enzo Fernandez, Argentina's key midfielder, was sent off for a second yellow card. 10 men against the team that already had 20 shots on goal. 39 seconds into the second half of extra time, Ferran Torres, a substitute, rifled home from 8 yards. Assist from Nico Williams, also a substitute. 1-0. That was the match. Messi, 39 years old, stood on the pitch in tears at the final whistle. 8 goals, 4 assists, a performance for the ages, and a runner-up medal. Here is the honest explanation, and it is not one thing. It is never one thing. Spain was tactically better on the day. Their system suffocated Argentina's attack so completely that the expected goals stat tells you everything. Spain created 1.94 expected goals. Argentina created 0.20. That is not bad luck. That is a team being systematically dismantled. The red card changed everything. Fernandez's dismissal removed Argentina's ability to press Spain back. 10 men cannot sustain pressure against a team as technically precise as Spain. One moment, one card, one entirely different game from that point forward. And then there is the squad depth question. Messi's individual brilliance throughout this tournament carried Argentina through moments that a squad of pure equals would have handled more comfortably. Against Cape Verde, against Egypt, against England, Messi or Martinez or Lautaro reached in and pulled results out when the team itself wasn't dominating. Against Spain, in a final where domination matters most, no individual moment was enough. Spain didn't give Messi a moment to be Messi. That was their plan. It worked. Here is the part that reframes the whole story. No team has won back-to-back World Cups since Brazil in 1958 and 1962. That is 64 years without a repeat champion. Not because great teams don't try. France were defending champions in 2002 and went out in the group stage without scoring a single goal. Spain won in 2010 and were eliminated in the group stage in 2014. Winning a World Cup makes you the target. Every team studies you. Every opponent prepares specifically for your best players. The element of surprise that helps challengers disappears completely when you are the ones wearing the crown. Argentina didn't fail. They ran into a 64-year wall that has stopped every defending champion before them. So, here's the full picture, honestly told. Messi had the greatest individual World Cup tournament in recent memory. 8 goals, 4 assists, all-time record scorer. 39 years old. The team that beat him was simply better on the day, tactically, collectively, and in the small moments that finals are always decided by. Back-to-back titles are almost impossible. One red card changed the final, and the greatest player alive gave everything he had. That is not a story about failure. That is a story about how hard this sport actually is, even when you are the best who ever played it. The game has not changed. You have. You're welcome. Subscribe to One Goal if you enjoyed this. It means a lot.